crazy. I was just thinking about how these religions got us reading the book without asking questions. How they got us um, doing things without second guessing. Everything these religions, everything these religions teach us and speak to us is everything that have to do with going against God's will. Let's take King Solomon for example. King Solomon, we worship him, but the only thing we know about King Solomon, he had 700 wives. 700 wives. He was a king. He had his kingdom. 700 wives. What? 400 concubines. But yet he still was not happy. He still was not happy. 700 wives. But yet that's the we on we reading about this man like he was somebody to look up to. King Solomon's story is a story to tell us that no matter how many people in your life, if you can't make yourself happy, you will never be happy. King Solomon was chasing lust. King Solomon was chasing the flesh. That's why he had 700 wives. He was not satisfied with the wife God gave to him the first time. The first wife God gave to him. He was not happy. So he decided to get 700 wives. He had options. Now he got this man with 700 wives, 700 with different women, with 400 concubines, running around his castle. All type of spirits, all type of demonic spirits. That's why he had sent one of his servants to the market and find him a gold ring. A gold ring because he need a ring. When he look at it, when he happy, it make him sad. When he sad, it'll make him happy. Because he realized that he lost his ways. To the point that 700 wife and 400 concubine was not enough, was not fulfilling his pleasure for lust. So he decided to chase men's. Remember, they don't really tell you about King Solomon was also sleeping with men's. And yet, that's one of the people in the Bible that we worship. That's one of the people in the Bible we look up to. We want to follow his lead. But the thing is, his whole story was not for us to follow his lead. The whole story of him is for us to realize that we have to learn how to love ourselves so we could be satisfied with what God gave us. Instead of us trying to figure out what we want in life, we should be able to be happy with what God gave us. Look at King Solomon, 700 wives, 400 concubines, with a few fellas on the side. He was still not happy. When he died, he had no kingdom. All his legacy went down the drain. The only thing we know about King Solomon is that he had 700 wives. So all y'all out here following his path, having all type of wives, that's not godly. That's not what God wanted. You just chasing lust. You just want options. So you feel like the only way it'll be right if you married 700 females. That is no love. King Solomon never experienced true love. That's why he was never happy. So if that's what you're doing, marrying multiple women, you're not no man. You're just somebody that want options. You don't have no love for these women. You just want a whole bunch of women clean up your house up, and give you sex when you want it, chasing the flesh. You nothing but Jezebel and a Jezebel spirit. Same thing go for the females that think they could get married to multiple husbands. That's not righteous. That's body counts. That's just a way for you to feel better about yourself for sleeping with multiple guys. That's just a way to excuse yourself from people calling you a whore or Jezebel. So if y'all gonna read the Bible, read it correctly. If y'all gonna tap into the Bible, tap in correctly. Read between the lines. King Solomon would never was happy. No matter how much wife he had, no matter how much sex he had, he was never been happy. Cause why? He was not happy with what God had for him. He was not happy the plan God had for him, so he went against God's will. He went against God's vision for him. That's why he ended up with 700 wives. Because he never been satisfied. He always looking for the next best thing. Love what you have. Most of all, love yourself. Don't be a fool like King Solomon and destroy your whole kingdom. Because he don't have no kingdom now. He don't have no legacy. The only legacy he had is his story on the book that don't even speak the truth, that he was not happy. Think about it.